Hello everyone, I'm on here. My name is Trisha and I'm known as the Intuitive Guide in this page. Welcome everyone. I am a Native American guide and a spiritual mentor and also the creator and founder of Deeply Intuitive. Unleash your gifts to attract abundance, to be empowered, and to gain confidence in connecting to your guides. You could also follow me on Instagram.com/trishacondo, where I upload my videos Monday and Wednesdays. I also upload my videos on YouTube Monday and Wednesdays also. You can follow me and subscribe when you go onto my channel. Okay, so I really wanted to, before I continue, you can go to my website, which is trishacondo.com, and you can find out where all my soul readings are, and my spiritual mentoring is there also. So my website has been a little glitchy. Somebody told me that the mobile thing is kind of cuts off some of my things. So let me know if that happens to you. So yeah, I'm just on here because I really want to, I channeled my guide earlier. I also picked 2 cards just for a general thing for what's going on with COVID and the virus and everything. So you guys are going to have a little bit of a treat. Hi there, good evening, Stephanie. Hi there, Courtney. I'm just having a little bit of water. So yeah, this is what I pulled before I came on here. I pulled this before. This is called the Bat Spirit, and it's reversed. So it's called the Protection card. And sorry, I'm not picking my nose. It's just on the side here. It's a little itchy. So this is all about a rebirth, but it's a forced rebirth. This is what I get from this card anyway. It's forced us to go inside and really be with ourselves and really focus on how do you say it? You know, when you're in the dark, you have to really be in the dark, and it feels like we're in the dark, but it also makes us very anxious, very fearful. And this is what it is. But some of us have a hard time really resetting, going through all this resetting and really be with ourselves, you know, with nobody around, no distractions, because some of us have a hard time with that. So this is what this is. It's all about being in the dark and knowing that we have to go through a rebirth, and a rebirth isn't all that comfortable. And when it's forced upon us, when we're forced to go through a rebirth, you know, it's not, when you're first born, you don't really remember that. But when we have to go through that, you know, going through the birth canal, it's not very comfortable. Babies usually cry, and we are probably going through the same thing. We're crying, we don't know. It's like being a beginner all over again. But it's a messy kind of beginner where you don't know what's going on. You're freaking out, you're having bad dreams, you're not sleeping, freaking out if there's germs. So it's just messy. The other one is all about the wasp spirit. Now the wasp, when it does, and it says here, sometimes life stings. That's what it says. That's a beautiful card. It's beautiful because wasps, when they only get agitated when you bother them, okay? And this could be what's happening in your household where you're getting on each other's nerves. And sometimes when the wasp comes in, it means that exactly that. And when the wasp stings you, sometimes it'll leave the little stinger in, right? It'll leave the little stinger in, and we end up talking about the little stinger, what has disappointed us, what has, all things that not happened well or not the way we want to, and we keep lamenting and lamenting and lamenting and lamenting, and we go into this tailspin of how life is shitty. So it's saying we need to start focusing on what we're grateful for. And that this is going to turn out for the best, for the better. And the wasp is a very powerful animal, and I'm saying that because it's near water, and water is all about, emotions and about intuition, and the wasp is here to tell us that we really have to be quiet so we don't agitate the wasp or other people. Because other people could be the wasp too. And we don't want to agitate people or lament or, get on each other's nerves, because we'll focus and obsess over something and it'll just keep going and going and going. So we need to be really mindful of that and just say, okay, I'm flipping out right now. Not having it. I'm going to go into my corner and have a timeout. That's pretty much what it's saying. Of course, life stings right now. Life stinks, but it will get better. Okay, so let me go on to what Grey Wolf has told me. Okay, so I did the 2 cards for you. I would really love it if you would like this video, if you would love it, and you would share it with everybody. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, my hair is, I'm gonna have to do my roots later. And I'm gonna have to cut my hair. I'm sure some of you are in the same boat. Anyways, I just went on a tangent. Hi there, Stacy. Hi there, Lori. Okay, so this is what Grey Wolf, it might sound negative, but it's not. So this is what he told me. I said, what do you think is going to happen because of COVID and after effects? So this is pretty much what you had to put yourself on a timeout. Yeah, me too. I had to go on a timeout. Like, you're getting on my nerves. Get away from me. So one of the things, my guide, if you don't know me, I have 3 guides. Actually, I have more. But my main guide is Grey Wolf, and I pretty much channel him when I'm reading people. So this is what he said. Now, these are words, and then I have to elaborate on them. So he says dangerous. He said caution. It'll become easier, which is good. He said there's going to be a healing because of all of this. There's a huge healing. The earth is healing. And he's saying it's the end of torture. End of torture of the earth, because it's been screaming for us to slow down and help her reset. And he's saying people are hiding. He's saying a lot of hiding, meaning people are not being really themselves. There's a lot of hiding going on. Of course, everybody's in their houses. And there's more rise of confidence, of success. And he's also saying easing in the house. So there's going to be more easing. People are going to get more comfortable. And he's also telling me about household jobs. There's going to be more remote work. People are going to be staying home a little bit more. And there's going to be like remote work, staying at home and doing your job. So those are going to be a new thing that's going to happen because of all of this. And he also told me there's going to be no more parakeets, which is interesting because there are some people who are used to just people pleasing. Parakeets, they just repeat what they hear, right? Anyways, you know what I mean. Parakeets, they squawk. They squawk, they squawk, they squawk. And so he's saying that people are going to stop doing this, meaning starting to sound the same. People are going to be more individuals, more themselves, more saying things, more being themselves. And also no more fancy systems, meaning that are older, meaning patriarchy. Patriarchy, the systems are crumbling right now because men are in charge of it. The patriarchal systems are crushed. They're collapsing. And there's a lot of, this is a tired old system that's collapsing, and a lot of the economy is collapsing. There's more experts on the rise, meaning people who, including myself, people who we're no longer going to need to go out to these fancy schools and get these degrees and certificates. There's going to be more. The experts are rising up because they've been, you know, I'm not knocking degrees because I have two. So I'm just saying what he's telling me. There's more experts on the rise. And there's going to be faster and heavier weather. That's what he's telling me. And more windier, foggier. And I kept seeing more smog and more storms that are coming. And that's what he's telling me. He's saying there's rise of, he's also saying there's a lot of asthma because of, you know, pollution and all that. He's saying rise of therapists. There's going to be more therapists online, which is good because it's going to help with the anxiety that people are going to have. People are sick of being around each other. I'm sure you felt that. And he's saying that there's going to be a lot of physical distancing. You're going to see that more and more. And he's also saying there's a lot of healers that are going to happen after all of this has passed by. More healers. There's going to be a rise of healers. And more, like I said, I'm repeating myself, more online jobs. Work becomes commercialized, meaning you're going to see more the rise of online work and remote works, and it's going to be commercialized, where it's going to become more of a thing, more of a mainstream. And because there's too many people scared to go back to work. They're just freaking right out. And people are going to feel like they're goldfish because there's going to be more protection, more people looking out from within. You're going to see that more because they're going to get either too scared or they're just comfortable being inside. Like more nervousness, you're going to see that more. People are just plain nervous. Seeing more precautions with space. Like I said, I'm repeating myself a lot. You're going to have masks on for a bit, maybe more gloves. And there's resetting and reorganizing for everyone. He also mentioned this, which I have to say, there's going to be more sacrifice, people being sacrificed for the principle, for things to be fixed. He's saying you're going to see more sacrifices. He calls them sacrifices. People willing to give up their lives so they can fix the principle of everything, how everything needs to reset and swing back, which is very noble. These people should be celebrated, not mourned. I know that sounds harsh, but they're going to be sacrificed for everything Mother Earth to be fixed. And he's also telling me there's too much waste on the earth. It needs to be cleaned. And there's going to be a deep cleansing that's going to happen because of all of this. I'm seeing a lot of people becoming more aware of cleaning the oceans, cleaning the land. And that's just what I'm seeing. And also water might be rising a little bit more. More women leading, more women motivators, and more empowered women. You're going to see a rise of that. Women who don't give a crap, which I like. More rebels taking down the old systems. You're going to see a lot of rebels. You're going to see them everywhere. So they're like, I really don't care what you think, especially to the old patriarchal systems, like just crumbling. They're meant to do that. You're going to see more rebels, men and women, saying, I don't want to listen to your rules. I'm making my own, which I really like. And that makes me laugh because I'm a rebel myself. They're going to make their own rules, and you're going to see people making their own rules too. So I just wanted to, I'm laughing because it's just funny. Funny, like, good. So if you're interested in having a reading with me, I'm going to come over to my page. I didn't even check. That is interesting. So I would really love it if you like this video, you love it, and you share it out. And if you are interested in a reading, a private reading, I'm going to put the link right below. Let me see. You love this message, so do I. So do I. Okay. So if you want to book a soul reading, you can go at a soul reading. You can definitely email me at trishacondo@gmail.com. And if you want to, healers on the rise. Yes, definitely healers on the rise. So if you want to book a soul reading, you can, do you feel that the feminist power will come into you? Yes, very much so. Yes, Rebecca, I do believe that. Yeah. It's time for the women to start rising. Definitely. They will come in to heal. That's what they're meant to do. A lot of rebels out there. They're here to heal the system, to make a new one. If you're not in Canada yet, I know Trudeau's doing a lot of things right now, but he is married to his wife, right? And I'm sure she has a lot to do with what's going on too. Okay, you feel that way also? Yeah, women on the rise, women energy. You don't need to be a woman either, but if you're a rebel and you have that woman kind of, Wonder Woman energy. Yep. Okay. Oh, thank you. You too. You're beautiful too, Natasha. Okay, so I'm going to go, but thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. And if you can, like my page and like my video and love it and share it. It is our time. You're right, Courtney. It is our time. It's about time. It's a shame. Well, it had, resetting, it happens. When we have to reset, it's out of the blue. Nobody tells us, hey, it's going to reset. No. So definitely, thank you for showing up. I know it's a little bit late for you. It might be early. If you really want to book a soul reading, I would really encourage you. If you really want to book, I'm going to put the 2 links. If you want to book a free breakthrough call, I'm going to put that here. I have some spaces next week. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put my 2 links in there. Oh, remove that preview. So, yeah, I'm getting a little warm and thirsty. But thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it. And thank you for spending Friday night with me. All right, I'll see you soon. Avne Moltes.